Hey guys, it's MindSetOfAJ, and today I'll be showing you the best positions on these maps to defend the objective that I'll be showing in this video, and let's get straight into it. On my number 5 spot, I have Gunrunner. Gunrunner is a medium-sized map with good sight lines but not too many places to stay in cover or be protected from gunshots. Well, what I mean is most spots you're gonna be in are gonna be really open on Gunrunner and you have a chance of getting shot quickly, but I found this one little area that not many people seem to use. This is a great spot to just sit here and defend the objective and catch enemy players off guard while they're running through this pathway here. You can even mount up your gun and get some mounted kill challenges done for your camos. You even have a great sightline of enemies who would be running to capture C. But be careful, just because this is a nice little spot here doesn't mean you can't get killed. There is a vent behind you, but if you do plop a claymore down, then you can just snag an easy kill from there. Once you do that, you should be good. Moving on to the next one. On my number 4 spot, I have Condor Hideout. Condor Hideout is another medium-sized map with good sight lines, and compared to Gunrunner, you have more spots where you can sit in freely and be protected. The little building I entered right now is one of the best spots to be in. Not only can you get mounted kills for your camo, but you have a great view of C in the field near C, so you can see enemy players trying to capture C or enemy players sitting in the field like sitting ducks. Once again, just plop a claymore behind you and you will be set for the best position on this map with a great view. And now we're moving on to our number 3 spot. On my number 3 spot, I have Ramallah. Ramallah is another medium-sized map with a lot of cover for players to position themselves for proper defense. The upper section of the largest building in Ramallah gives you great sight lines of B and other pathways enemy players will be running through. This is one of the best spots on this map, as you do have great sight lines of enemies coming from any angle pretty much, and it's the highest position on the map. But you are very open, so be careful and watch yourself. You can get gunned down or sniped. Nonetheless, this position gives you a great advantage to see your enemy opponents better and to defend B. On my number 2 spot, I have Crash. Crash is another medium-sized map that gives you a variety of engagement opportunities, different areas to rush from and defend. But there's this one spot in particular. You want to go all the way to the top of the tallest building on Crash and position yourself for sniping and defending B and C. Another one of my favorites because you can see enemies coming down from A because that's where their spawn point will be. And you can also defend B and C because you have a great view of both points. You can defend both points and you have a pretty great sight line of majority of the map. This spot is a perfect place for men who are trying to plot their next assassination attempt. I'm not saying you should do that, but if you do, do not do it on me. And on my number 1 spot here, drumroll please, St. Petrograd. St. Petrograd is a large map with many sightlines. St. Petrograd is one of my favorite maps because of the different routes it allows you to go through and the different positions it allows you to stay in. I've found many spots on this map where you can easily get long shots, mounted kills, and more. This position by the window right here is a good spot. You get a good view of B and you get a good view of enemies coming out that gate. I'll show you the other spots that I found on this map. The building on the opposite side of the other one that I was in also has a great position where you can get good sight lines of enemies running through. Not the best spot, but at the small apartment building you can get a decent sight line of enemies that would come through the restaurant into the back of the apartments. The first building I was at previously, I forgot to mention that there was also this little spot over here where you could see the back of where enemy players would usually spawn, depending on how the spawns change of course. And the last position is on top of the restaurant's roof where you can position yourself to get long shots and headshots for your sniper. And there you have it. Those are the best positions on those maps that I showed you. St. Petrograd, Crash, Ramallah, Condor Hideout, and of course, Gunrunner. That's all for today's video. I hope you did enjoy, and it's MindSetOfAJ signing out.